Right. So
We'll do item 13.
Okay, we'll do item 13 because then we can go to lunch.
That's you, Mary.
Go, Mary.
You happy that I just kick
Yeah.
off with a quick introduction to this? So this report is just reporting back to councillors after the resolution on the 2nd of November. You'll remember that the Mayor established 5 portfolios along with the committee structure, and they were endorsed by Council, but Council also asked to report back with terms of reference to consider some additional portfolios and ask for some advice around re-establishing 2 committees. So this report presents the terms of reference for the portfolios. It recommends and advises that the council keep the existing portfolios that have been established without any additional portfolios. And that's largely to allow time to get clarity around how the portfolios are going to work and function, and also because of the capacity and with the limited resources and the pressure on funds at the moment that we're all facing to build in additional portfolios that we don't know their purpose and how well they'll function is not being recommended. We've also done some analysis across why these 5 portfolios and not others, and that's presented in the report. And then also the report does not recommend establishing re-establishing the 2 committees. The one that we've had discussion about today, the Youth Committee, it's not recommended that this is established because we believe that there's potentially other mechanisms that would actually provide better representation and more effective input into decision making than the formal committee as it was. But we do understand that there is a additional resolution or motion that's been put forward by councillors which may address some of those concerns about identifying alternative mechanisms in terms of reference for that youth, for the approach to the youth working group or committee. So that's probably not, as much as I need to say, but happy to answer questions.
Firstly, can I thank you, Mary, for bringing this paper together and working on these terms of reference. I'm real keen to see how these 5 roles will work and give it some time. I do not want to move an amendment to this motion to start with to put some clear timeframes around the bedding in and the ability of the council to consider other options after a period of time, because I think let's give it a go, see how it works, and then we can adjust it. I think portfolios are an opportunity for councillors to build knowledge in specific areas and bring it back to the table and help us make decisions. These first 5 roles were created from conversations between myself and councillors who expressed interests. I'm happy to discuss future roles, but let's give it a clear breather. Come back and check on the terms of reference and come back and check the terms of reference are working and the roles fit in. Then to look at either create more or end some. Some might not be any good. So I'm keen to see councillors taking an active leadership in these key issues. So is there any questions? Aaron?
Sorry,
just on the ones around accessibility and in 4.4 where advocate for equitable access to council activities, services, so on and so forth. It looks like the accessibility portfolio only really deals with council, whereas we have been dealing with far more outside accessibility or disability group activities than within council. So I'm just wondering if in that first paragraph we just drop the word council each time it turns up, because we do advocate for equitable access to all activities in kind of all places. So is that all right?
Yep.
Yeah. Would you agree, Yoni? You're there. Cool, thank you.
Yeah, so I'm more than happy move.
There you are.
Sorry, you got it on?
Yeah.
I'm more than happy to move number 1 to 3. Do I have seconder?
Amended. They're up on screen. New 1 to 3.
Sorry, Phil, did you hear the changes that Mary just agreed? That in paragraph 4.4 we just drop out the word council each time it turns up?
No, I didn't see that.
So they're not captured in this formal resolution. So,
Oh, right, so that's
you
just
don't, you
piece
don't
of cake
need to
then.
make an amendment to the resolutions.
So Sam, I think it would be just helpful to read the current new 1 to 3 resolutions out loud so members are very clear about what it is and then what the potential amendments are. So this is Mary is moving, and has he got a seconder?
Yep, so the mayor is moving numbers 1 to 3, which is adopt the terms of reference for the portfolio roles, agrees to allow 9 months for the 5 adopted portfolios to bed in, so that their effectiveness and workload commitments can be assessed before any additional ones are established, and then if recommendation 2 is carried, agrees to receive proposals from councillors for additional proposals over the next 9 months, with the right to decide whether or not to establish them after the 9 months. We can.
Yeah, 3 change.
So the mayor's going to move 1 to 3 and get a seconder, and then we'll get a mover and seconder for the amendments, and we'll deal with the amendments first. And 3 will be separately, 2 carries.
So just before we go any further, members, Mayor, are you content with the amendment that Councillor Moore has put in, which is currently number 4?
Yep.
Because if you are content with that, you could move that into your recommendations.
Okay. Yep.
You're content
Yep.
with that?
Yep. So that goes up.
So
That's
that
it.
was Coker and Moore, wasn't it?
Sorry. I'm just reading it. Councillor Coker and Moore. So you still need a seconder, Mayor?
Yeah, Sam seconding.
Right, thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Okay. So now that Andre's one's up there with the rest of them.
So, Phil, with your blessing, can we just alter 3 and take out? Oh, have you taken them out already? Yes, you have. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So-
just
Oh no, you haven't.
so highlight the actual recommendations that the Mayor has moved and seconded
That's
by
better.
Sam.
Thank
It's
you. So
those
we're not
group,
doing that.
okay?
Yep.
It's okay.
Everybody clear?
Yes.
Everybody happy? So I'm
No, we're not. It's a new 3. It's a new 3.
Can I?
everything you see in darker text up there is what we're voting on now. Okay?
Mr. Mayor, can I just adjust number 4 to also include Councillor Donovan?
Oh, easy. Might as well just put everyone.
Are you content? Yeah.
This
Okay.
comes back in.
Yes. So
I'm going to put this motion. All out. Oh, sorry, Yanni, you've got a question.
Sorry, so there's an additional amendment as well. So does that need to be put before you do?
It's been moved in second, must be a foreshadowed. Has to be foreshadowed.
Because that'll.
Must be a foreshadowed one.
All right. So, sorry.
Can I just say that because the other ones are sitting in there with the resolution that has already been moved and seconded, which is, this is kind of contrary to that, so it would be a foreshadowed motion rather than an amendment,
Yeah, it would.
I think. So like if number 2 failed, which is the defer them till later,
Yeah.
then that one would be put as a foreshadowed motion afterwards,
Yeah.
because it's
So go back to-
contrary to number 2.
Yeah, so go back to putting the original, the 1 to 4 first.
1 to 4.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting confused.
No, it's all right, we'll sort it out. So we're dealing with 1 to 4? 1 to 4. Can you highlight the ones that we're dealing with, please, on the
1 to
screen,
4.
so members are clear?
And Yanni hasn't got a seconder yet anyway.
That's it, thank you.
So what did they say? We're doing 3 seconds?
So that one is a foreshadow motion, so if that fails, that one will come through.
Okay, so I'm putting the motion of what you see on the screen there in dark. All those in favour?
Aye.
All those
Put them
against?
separate?
Okay, all those.
Well, that's crazy, because then that means that like 2 and 3 have got no chance of being lost.
Let's just go to 1 to 4, and because we're going to muck around, and I'm just sick of this, let's just move forward.
Okay,
Oh, don't throw hissy now, Tim, we're nearly there.
We've gone back to the start.
Yeah, what Pauline wants to,
Come on, guys.
So we're going to
yeah,
take
no hissy and prissy.
Sure.
Right, number 1.
Aye.
all those in favour?
All those in favour of number 1, please say aye.
Aye.
All those against? Carried, thank you. Number 2. All those in favour?
Aye.
All those against? Thank you, carried. Number 3. No. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All those in favour?
Aye.
Those against? Thank you, carried. Number 4. All those in favour?
Aye.
Those against? Thank you, carried.
Passed.
Didn't take long, did it?
Would you like to go to lunch
Well,
then?
lunch. I'll go to lunch, all right. So we are back here at 2 o'clock.
You could do 1:50. Mayor.
Okay, if you wanted to go, then we'll finish a bit earlier. Might as well get 10 minutes up our sleeve. So, 1:50. Thank you.